Hey guys, good morning and welcome to another video. Today we're doing the NHL logos. I'm Shane, of course, with One Shift at a Time, and I'm glad to have you here. These are gonna be some controversy, probably because these are my personal opinions. And if you have your own opinions, I'd love to hear them. Put them down in the comments below. I'd love to see your rankings as well. But here we are. Let's start with number 31. I just don't know how you go from one of the best logos in the history of sport to a, I don't know, a footprint in the shape of a D. I assume that's what it's supposed to be, like a webbed foot. I don't know, Ducks. Come on, get it figured out. Number 30, we have the Blue Jackets. I'm going to have to play a little ignorance here. I don't know a lot about Columbus, but I assume that's the Columbus flag that's draped around the star. I don't know. Where are the cannons? That's my major question. Where are the cannons? Number 29, we have the Vancouver Canucks. This one might anger some people, but I just don't get it because it's a corporate logo. It's literally an orca for the Orca Bay company that owns the Canucks. Otherwise, I don't understand what whales have to do with the Canucks in any way. If they went with their stick logo, they probably would have been about 15th or so. If they went with the skate logo, they could have been in the top 10, but you'll notice teams get punished when they have better logos and they're using worse ones, but this one's just doesn't make sense to me. Number 28 is the Carolina Hurricanes, and this one is just, it seems like they went to the clip art of some sort of Microsoft program and just grabbed the most generic Hurricane logo they could find and then threw some red and white and black in there for their colors, and they're like, hey, we got a logo. Number 27, same kind of idea as the Golden Knights. It's a mask. I mean, it's shaped, it's got the V in the front like for Vegas, but it's pretty, again, generic. I can't give it a lot of points for that. I like their shoulder patch better. They should have gone maybe with something like that with the swords and stuff like that. That's a better one. Number 26 got the Washington Capitals. Again, it's just word mark. They did play around a little bit, switch it around there for a stick and a puck, which is kind of a cool look. So it got a couple points. Number 25 is the Nashville Predators. Again, I guess it's a good logo, but it doesn't say hockey to me, and I don't really like the colors, so it's just a bit of a combination. Not horrible, but it just doesn't do it for me. Number 24, we have the Ottawa Senators, who have a picture of a Legionnaire on the front of their jersey, and it's very busy, and I don't know what you do, though, because I mean, they gave themselves the name the Senators. I don't really know what you do with the logo for that. There's other teams on the list that kind of back themselves into a corner with their choice of names, making it difficult to make a logo, but I gave some of them others a break. This one's a newer team name, so they kind of should have had a plan, like some other teams had really amazing marketing plans. Number 23, we have the Coyotes, the Arizona Coyotes. It's a fine logo. You got the coyote howling at the moon there, but I just like the Kachina better. And again, they get a little bit of punishment because the Kachina was so awesome, and so out of the box, and such a brave jersey choice. And then they kind of go to something a little more generic. Number 22, the Dallas Stars. I'm not entirely sure this wasn't their old patch on their shoulder, and they just moved it over to the front. Anyway, it's fine. It's generic again, but it seems very similar. They used to have the word stars written on there, but then they had the actual star worked into the A, and it kind of worked, but it's not good or bad, just kind of generic. I mean, it's not the Mooteris. And speaking of jerseys that could have been really bad that aren't, is number 21, we got the LA Kings. It's got the L, it's got the A, it's got the crown. Yeah, generic. They've had some great purple and gold ones in the past that I think could be brought back, especially now with the Lakers' popularity being so high again. Purple and gold could be the LA colors once more. But again, they don't have the Burger King jersey, so that is also good. Number 20, we have the Lightning. Again, this one I give them a little bit of leeway because how do you do Lightning? It's two tone, and you know, it's meh. It's minimalistic, but meh. And again, I just don't know what you do with the Lightning. In number 19, though, we do have the Oilers, which is a similar conundrum. How do you represent oil in a jersey? Hey, they dripped the letters. There's nothing wrong with that. We got the oil drop at the top. It's a good classic logo. All these ones from this one on, I like them all. I like the Oilers logo. It's just there are better logos, unfortunately. Number 18, the Panthers. I really like the way they cleaned it up from the old kind of pouncing Panther that they had before. This is a very clean design. The colors really work well together. I think it was a good redesign. Number 17, we got the Wild. They did a little similar to the Predators, right? They got that animal, but they got all the symbolism worked in too. They got the star, which I'm sure is a throwback to the North Stars, the former Minnesota team. Then they've got the sun setting. They've got the trees. They've got the river coming out the mouth. It's just it really kind of shows the river. It's probably lakes. The town, that was it, the state of 1,000 lakes or something. I'm butchering their slogan probably, but that's probably what it is. And number 18, in number 16, we have the Islanders. Uh, it could have been worse, right? They could have had the fisherman bring back the Highlander fish guy. But this one's classic. It's got a picture of Long Island. Again, I like the orange color. Gets a little bit of bonus marks because I like orange. Just it's really nice jersey or logo. The Sabres in number 15. I mean, they could have had the Buffalo Slug. A lot of these jerseys, you're like, well, at least they didn't go this way with it. But they also could have had that pretty mean-looking goat thingy that they had in the 80s when they were playing with the black, red, and silver kind of look. I like that. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I think what they have now is a good compromise. They get the classic looks, classic colors. It's a good look for the Sabres there. In number 14, St. Louis Blues. This is right in the middle because it's right in the middle. What's wrong with it's a musical note? St. Louis Blues. It's a blues city, right? Like you can't really change it. Just don't put it on the red jerseys, please. Those red jerseys are horrible. Stick with the blue and gold, please, please. And number 13, we have the New York Rangers. I mean, this is the definition of a classic jersey, right? The red, white, and blue with the shield. It's as classic as the arena they play in MSG there, and I wouldn't change a thing there. Moves us to number 12, again, another classic, the Red Wings. They haven't changed that logo in 70 years, and I don't see them doing it anytime soon. It's crisp, it's clean, it says Motor City. I don't know how you do better than that, but there's just so many good logos. So many good logos. Number 11, we have the Flames. Again, another classic. They didn't change it up a lot when they changed cities, and in fact, I love the throwback that when the assistant captains wear their jerseys, they've got the classic Atlanta Flame logo as their chest. I know this is a logo ranking video, not the full jerseys, but again, we've talked about shoulder patches having this the provincial flag there. I love that. I love it when Carolina does it too, and other teams like the pride in where they play is cool. Number 10, the Sharks. Oh man, when this came out, I was young, but I loved it. I was like, oh my god, there's a shark biting a stick. How awesome is this? And it probably, from sentimental values, this is ranked maybe a little high, but I still really love it. And also the teal. I believe they're the first pro team to really experiment with teal. And at the time, it was like, wow, what a cool idea. And we talked earlier about, how having everything tie in. The Sharks did amazing with the sound of their horn, like we did in the last episode. The shark coming down that they skate out of, like everything that the Sharks did was really well done. So hats off to that organization for that. Number 9, another classic one. We got the Flyers, same as the Rangers and the Red Wings, but for some reason I give this just a little bit more. And you know what it is? It's probably that orange. I love those orange jerseys, and yeah, it's just well done, classic jersey. Thanks for not changing it. Which moves us into number 8. We have the Penguins. And I've always loved this logo. The attention to detail on the gloves, the skate, the stick. It's just really great. And that brings us on to number 7. We have the Avalanche. The puck, the A shaped like a mountain, and then the puck coming down the mountain like an avalanche. I really love it. I love the patch, the foot, the Bigfoot foot on the side. Like another well done team and well done concept in Colorado. Really love it. The Bruins. It's just another strong classic one in number 6, the Bruins. Love that big B. I don't even know what the thing in the background represents, but it almost looks like it pushes the B forward, like it's more in your face because of it. And it's another, I just love it. The classic yellow, black, and white. Just good jersey. Number 5, we have another classic great jersey, and we have the Habs. The Montreal Canadiens. Just classic. I don't see them ever changing this one either. I love the CH. I know a lot of people think the H stands for Habs, but it is Club de Hockey, and it's just, I wouldn't want to change it. I love the way they cling onto their heritage like that, and don't change it, or if you do change it like the number one team did, and do something amazing with it. Number four, we have the New Jersey Devils. I've always loved this one too. I mean, they took the N and the J and they stylized it almost into a character of its own, into this New Jersey Devil. It's got the tail, it's got the horns on the top. The only way you can make it better is if they do the red and green Christmas style colors that I believe are their alternates this year. I love that. I don't know why, but it's a really good combination. Um, Brings us to number three, probably the most controversial one on the list, but the Chicago Blackhawks. Man, the deepness, the richness of the colors, the amount of colors, the classicness of this logo. I just think it's beautiful, and I hope this doesn't offend anyone, because that's the last thing I would want, is for anything to be offending someone. But this logo is just, it's really good. I believe it was named after the Blackfoot people, or the Blackhawk people of Chicago, and I hope it's all positive. Great logo. Yeah. Let's bring us on to number two. This is actually one of the newest logos to actually go this far up. Is quite impressive, because I do put a lot of stock into the classicness of some of the other logos, but we got the Winnipeg Jets in number two. I don't know what you don't love about this one too. It's very military, right? It looks like a military patch. You got your circles, like a bullseye. You've got the maple leaf in the middle, making it look like a division of the Canadian military. You got a freaking jet. There's a freaking fighter jet on the front of their jersey. Like, how cool is that? And to the Vancouver Canucks, notice how the whole thing is kind of shaped like a compass, and the compass is going to north because the company that brought the Jets back is called True North Entertainment. That's called a subtle nod in the logo, not slamming it in your face. That is how you do it, and well done on their organization for creating a great logo and putting a little nod, a little homage to the company that brought them back. Which brings us to number one, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I I don't know how you. I really liked the original logo, and then they went and made it even better. And this is what I was talking about. Don't change the Habs logo unless you can make it better. They actually made the Toronto Maple Leafs better with a bunch of just little things like the there are 31 leaf points on the leaf, which is the 1931 opening of Maple Leaf Garden. There's 17 veins on the leaf, which stands for the 1917 when they created the franchise, the Maple Leaf franchise. And then at the top, there's 14 vein points, which are the 14 or 13 vein points. They only have 13 Stanley Cup wins at the top. Just all in all, really, they kept the classic look and feel, and then threw some Easter eggs, for lack of a better term, in there. So well done. Again, I liked all the logos. I look forward to hopefully having some of your lists in the comments. Please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video or any of my content. And please look for more. I'll see you on Saturday night for the power rankings. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye.